Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So today we're going to look at the 10th house of the zodiac wheel. Now, this is quite an important house. It's one of the angular houses, along with the first, the fourth, and the seventh. So the angular houses, if you remember from previous houses that we looked at, these are the houses where you want to initiate action. And in the 10th house, it relates to action around things like your career, your profession, your public status, your leadership ability, your reputation, things like that. It's quite an important point in your chart. The cusp of the 10th house is called, or commonly called, the midheaven. It's known as the medium Coley, or MC for short. And as I say, it's commonly referred to as the midheaven. It's the southernmost point above the horizon at the moment of your birth. Now, if you remember when we looked at the first few houses, I did say that, well, I think I said anyway, that the zodiac wheel is sort of back to front. It's like flipped. So this is north. The IC here is the north, and this is the south at the top. Okay, and the 10th house then that we're looking at today, it's one of the three earth houses. So the earth houses are the second and the sixth and the 10th. The 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and the planet Saturn. The earth houses are known for their organization, material matters, and their planning, their structuring. Capricorn is quite a responsible sign, quite an ambitious sign as well. Right, so this house relates to your public life, what you're known for. It includes social status, your reputation, how other people will see you. It's the persona you want to present to others. You're standing in the community. And also your chosen profession, so what career you may have. It also shows how you crave recognition from other people or from society in general. So the questions we would have ask when we're looking at the 10th house are things like, do you want fame? Are you looking for accolade from other people? Are you looking to get a medal or an award for something? Or do you actually choose wisdom above the type of public acclaim that other people might look for? And do you prefer to share your knowledge and your ability with other people? Is that what you find successful? Or it could be that you're after public recognition and fame to be successful. Now, with the 10th house, it's been traditionally associated with the father figure. And that's the person who is the provider. So really and truly, it doesn't really matter if it's the father or the mother or a guardian. It's the person who is the provider for you. And that person is often somebody who's quite a rational and a disciplinarian person, rather than the soft, nurturing, motherly type of person that we see here in the fourth house, which is ruled by Cancer, and the moon very feminine there, which is the nurturing and the softness. But as I say, it doesn't really mean male or female now, because obviously people can do different things. But when we look at traditional life, people were very much governed by stereotypical, the father goes out to work and provides for the family and does all the discipline that's needed, whereas the mother is soft and nurturing and looks after the house and brings up the kids. That's no longer the case, is it? You know, men and women can both do those things. So that's stereotypical has gone, probably rightly so as well, I think. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got two people who make a child, don't you? So, you know, it's two people in a partnership. They should both be prepared to do whichever one, whatever work, whatever upbringing, housework, going out to it, whatever it is that comes easiest to either one, that's what they should be doing, regardless of their gender. That's the way I see it anyway. You may have a different opinion to me. Leave it down in the box below if you do, if you think that's wrong, or if you agree, whatever. Okay, so as I say, then so the IC deals with the soft nurturing, and the MC deals more with the rational, the disciplinarian type of thing. So the IC as well looks at your roots. That's the fourth house. It looks at your roots, where you've come from. So the 10th house can look at the legacy that you leave for your family, and also it can look at how you provide for your family as well. So what type of career you have, as I mentioned before, and how you're providing for yourself and your family. So that can also give you clues as to your leadership style, your achievements, and as I say, do you want accolade or are you looking for wisdom? It could also include any competitive quality that you might have. Are you the disciplinarian? Are you quite authoritarian? Or maybe you're not. How do you relate to other people who could be in authority? That's also found in this house. Now, if you think about it, any career that you undertake, any kind of work that you undertake, it needs some kind of structure, regardless of the status or prestige that that work may have. It makes no, you know, it doesn't matter one way or the other what kind of work it is, whether it's a grave digger, a cleaner, or whether it's a rocket scientist or a brain surgeon or a politician. It doesn't matter. It needs some kind of structure and organization. And if you think about that, this 10th house, when it comes to the physical body, it deals with the bones, the skin, and the teeth. Now, these are all the structures that hold our organs in place. And the teeth help break down matter so that we can get our nutrition easier. Now, diet and exercise obviously can help that as well. And in just the same way, when we look at the work, then we can see that discipline, hard work, responsibility, having a system of rules and regulations, they can all help you climb the professional ladder and help you get as much as possible from your career. So boundaries are quite important with this house if you want to achieve your goals without getting distracted by other things which are not as important. So to sum up the 10th house then, the points and the sign that we find in the 10th house in your birth chart, they give an indication of what type of career you may be following, what type of work you might do, what type of leadership ability you may have, how you get on with people who are in authority, and also whether you want to look for some kind of award or medals or kind of accolade in life, what kind of profession that you want. Those are the things that we look at when we get to the 10th house. So let me know your comments in the section below, and don't forget to click like and subscribe. And I will catch you next time when we look at the 11th house. So thank you for joining me, and take care, everyone. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.